Top most misinterpreted Bible verses, part 3. Today we're going to be looking at the Bible verse that says, "Be wise as the serpent, but harmless like the dove." Do you know where it is in the scripture? I know you don't know. Let's look at Matthew chapter 10 from verse 16. First of all, let's talk about how this place has been largely misinterpreted. Some people see it as a contradiction. How can someone be like the serpent and also be like the dove? And some other people are seeing it that it means that we should emulate the negative traits of the serpent, that we should be manipulative, that we should be sly when dealing with people, and that we should mimic that cunning part of the devil or Satan or the serpent. But that's not what Jesus was talking about, right? When you look at Matthew chapter 10 verse 16, it says, Jesus said, "Behold, I am sending you out as sheep in the midst of wolves. So be wise as serpents and innocent as doves." He just said the reason why he is telling them to be wise as serpents. When you look at that place in full context, Jesus was commissioning his disciples to go to preach the gospel. And he's telling them that I am sending you out as sheep before wolves, that the people you are going to talk to, many of them are going to have evil intentions towards you. Many of them are going to approach you even with sheep clothing. Many of them are going to be crafty. Many of them are going to seek to kill you, to betray you, to put you in trouble, right? Therefore, you should be wise. Why is serpent regarded as wise? Even in Genesis chapter 3 verse 1, the Bible said that he's crafty above every other thing that God has created. So what Jesus is saying is that you should emulate the sensitivity of the serpent, that the serpent is sensitive to his environment, to discern when there is trouble, when there is danger. It quickly reacts to it, right? The serpent is prompt. That is what Jesus is saying, that as you're walking in this life, you should not blindly trust people. As you're good-natured, that you should not assume that that is how good-natured every other person can be. That people are wicked. People are very wicked. And not just wicked, many people are weak. Even people that are called themselves believers are weak in their principles and their values. Somebody can sell you out for 100,000 naira. Somebody can be a good person, but when situations pressure them, you cannot tell what they can do to you. God is regarding unbelievers, people that don't regard God in their heart, as wolves. Even personally, I don't really keep people that don't regard God in their heart as close. People that are closest to me are people that, to an extent, I have trust that there are many things they cannot do, not just because they like me, but because they love God. The love of God restrains them from some kind of things the world will do, right? I'm not just talking about a churchgoer. I'm talking about somebody that does not regard God in their heart. Such person, there is no bound to what they can do. You cannot actually measure the extent they can go to hurt you. You should be shrewd, right? As a serpent. But we should be peaceful, like the dove. We should be pure in our intentions. We should not approach people to manipulate them or to take advantage of their kindness. That's not what the Bible is saying. That we should use the wisdom of God to stay away from harm, to stay away from danger, to get what we want from people, right? Despite whether they are believers or not. Even in our relationship with people, because God knows that in our walk on earth, we are not just going to be relating with believers. You are going to be doing business with both unbelievers and the likes, you get. So it means that you should apply discernment and wisdom in everything you're doing. The book of Proverbs said wisdom is profitable to direct, but you should remain harmless. You should not allow the wickedness of the world to affect your resolve to remain harmless, to remain good-natured and intentional about people's good. That is what the Bible is saying there. You know, the world is now getting this concept that you should do me, I do you back. And people are underestimating the wisdom of God in the scriptures. They are belittling the power of God to protect a Christian. And they see that that thing they want to do will do them more good than waiting for God. I want violence. You understand? So that is what that place is talking about. You can drop the verses that you think have been misinterpreted in the scriptures while this series is ongoing, and I'll pick it to do it in my next video. Thank you, and God bless you.